Welcome to the Quantum Shift podcast, where we explore the stories, insights, and transformations of people who are creating meaningful impact in the world. A quantum shift is a significant change in perspective, direction, identity, or circumstance that moves you to a new level of possibility. I'm your host, Keren Kilgore, author, coach, publisher, and founder of Quantum Shift Media, where our mission is to help people unlock their full potential and share their message with the world. Each episode, I sit down with authors, coaches, speakers, and business owners who are making a difference, one bold shift at a time. So whether you're ready to launch your book, expand your influence, create your own quantum shift, you're in the right place. Our guest is Tina Weller. Welcome, Tina. I'm so happy to have you here.
Thank you so much, Karen, and I am so happy to be here to speak with you today.
Very good. So tell us about you and the work you feel called to do.
I love that. And again, I so appreciate being able to be here. Well, I'm Tina Weller. I am currently in Illinois, and I do a fair amount of traveling, which is so exciting for me to be able to do. What I have ventured into doing after a lifelong love of caring for others, supporting others, and such, I now have found my place in a spot of caring for others in a way of with grief, those that have lost a loved one. And more of a specialty of mine is more of a grieving widow or a grieving mother, a bereaved mother.
Mm,
So, but anyone who has lost a loved one.
very good. Very good. And what inspired you to begin this journey?
That is another great question. I have a background in psychology, and through that, of course, after had some education, I got married, had children, that what we like to say is that ideal life situation. And then along the way, life happens. We
Yeah,
have lives, however you would like to say that.
yeah.
So some of the things that brought me to this, with this background, my husband, after a period of time, was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and he did pass. We
Mm,
had him with us for over a year, though, so it was a beautiful time that we were able to spend together with family. And then just 4 short years after that, my
mm.
son had passed.
Oh, wow.
So that was a challenge. And we also knew that that was coming because at age 5, he was diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, which is actually a muscle debilitating disease. And he lived such a fabulous long life of that 30 years,
Wow.
because he passed just 10 days before his 30th birthday. We
Wow.
had so many great things that we were able to accomplish. And that is what now, 4 years later, I have gone on this journey to support others that have had that experience by bringing my psychology background, by other studies as a practitioner with healing others, and my personal experience, which
Wow.
personal experience is personal experience.
Right.
And being able to take that, what I can call blessings that I had, because I had the time with my loved ones and I had those blessings. And now I can share with others that maybe didn't have those same experiences. I can share with them some other opportunities.
Yeah. So you are really perfectly suited. Like you're fitting this, all your skills and experience is fitting a beautiful need, a beautiful place in the universe. That's amazing. I can see you are really in your zone of genius. You really are.
Well, I
And
so appreciate hearing you say
yeah,
that, and I'm not positive if this is on video or not. If
yeah,
it is on video, I hope that you can tell by the tone of my voice,
yeah,
you can my smile. It
yeah,
truly has been. It is a natural part of life that I have had the time to
yeah,
witness.
yeah.
Actually, I've been witnessing it my whole life because also my father, when I was 16 months old, my father was killed by a drunk driver.
Mm,
So that what I can say promoted my mother to being a very young widow.
Wow.
And then we went on. So my whole life, I've had the experience
Wow.
of, and what that did was brought a
Wow.
community together because I lived in a very small community of
Wow.
1,300 people.
Wow. Yes,
So
very
that
good.
brings
Everybody knew
community
everybody.
together.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now following
Yeah.
through, again, the
Yeah.
studies that I've done, my
Yeah.
education, and
Yeah.
then the things that happen organically in my life.
Yeah.
And I still live in this same small community. So it is amazing
Wow.
to
Wow.
have that. So I realized what the value was to me. And
Yeah.
there's so many others, women, of course, just like me in many aspects, either a father or a spouse or a child or
Mm.
any loved one's loss that they may have, and the value of that support and that community. And really, it gets down to the real understanding.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's a possibility I may be able to understand
Well,
what
yeah.
a variety of individuals are experiencing with their loss, and I could offer some support in that aspect.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. You can see people. you can see them for beyond the pain, to the person suffering, and really speak to their heart, their true self, aspect. I can see that. I bet you're really good at it. I bet you're really good at
And I so appreciate you saying that, Karen. And actually, what that brings me to is when the passings, I'll just go back to particularly when my son passed, because that happens to be a very um well, it's a very specialized thing when you have a child that has
Oh,
passed.
oh, that's
So,
yeah.
not to stay with that, um, in a sad way, but what I was able to do is bring that information and that value that I had through my learnings
Mm,
of myself. Because at the time that he passed, and I had been supporting him 100%,
mm.
literally it was my job keeping someone alive for 30 years.
Wow,
And
wow,
it was such a fabulous thing for me to have the opportunity to do.
wow,
And then at that moment, this was a new understanding for me. It became the now what?
wow.
And
Yes,
so many individuals
yes,
that
yes,
have had that loss and
yes,
that death, it's like, now what?
yes, yes.
We become from being that caregiver, if it was a parent,
Yeah, yeah,
that's no longer there.
yeah.
If you were a spouse, your spouse passed, I've heard someone say that it's like half of a pair of scissors.
Mm. And they don't work. You can't make
It
them
doesn't work.
right. That's a great
So
analogy. Yeah,
that
yeah.
all that time, and I'm like, well, not only the now what, I
Wow,
paused and took that time for
wow.
me. And
Yeah,
so many, especially women, I have to say,
right,
bless us all.
right,
So many women don't
right,
take the time for
right,
themselves.
right. So how did that change you emotionally, spiritually? Yeah, what happened with you in that?
Well, I love that question. It makes it, I will pause a moment with that. Really, the way that it changed me
Yeah,
is sometimes it's almost like you don't have a choice.
yes.
I did not have a
Yeah,
choice in the
yeah,
aspect that I
yeah,
had a loved one that passed.
yeah, yeah,
That was not a choice.
yeah,
And for everyone to know also,
yeah.
something that I always am sure to say, please know that your loved one also did not choose to leave you.
Right,
It
right.
could have been an illness. It could have been
Beautiful,
various different types of things, but
beautiful.
your loved one did not choose to leave you. So that's very important to know.
Right.
I'm glad I had a moment to say
Yeah,
that
yeah.
actually.
Beautiful. Really. That's very, very important. Yeah, people need to hear that. They really do. And like children, when something happens, they take, oh, I did something wrong to cause that, but you didn't. That's not true.
No.
So good. So, wow, Tina, the work you're doing is powerful, really powerful. So I want to ask, what mindset shift or action, do you recommend? What do you have to say to listeners about that? Yeah,
And
yeah,
when you say mindset,
yeah,
what I came right from that mindset of now what?
yeah, yes,
you
yes,
know, and you go through those
Yeah.
regular things of your
Yeah.
anger, your denial, and so on.
Yeah.
And then I thought,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
what am I going to do about this?
So that
Because
was,
also,
yeah. And that was your quantum shift. So, yeah. So, yeah.
exactly. I
Tell us
said, what
about it.
am I going to do about this? Because
Yeah.
this is not here anymore.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's not coming back.
Yeah.
So I needed to find the way to first
Mm,
pause and take care of myself
mm,
because I had for 30 years,
mm,
truly, no exaggeration,
mm.
taking care of someone else.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
How do I stop and take care of myself? It sounds a little different, but I'm tied even to the joy of when I bought a new automobile.
Mm.
My automobile was purchased as a handicap accessible wheelchair van that we could travel across the country in as a family.
Right.
So then you go to that,
Right.
and then again, I can smile. That was the best thing that I did. That's what I wanted. Everybody gather in, let's go.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to tell us that we cannot do it.
Right.
And then it came to that time when, wow, I'm going to buy an automobile just for myself. So
Right.
that transition, I didn't want to.
Mm,
I really did not want to.
mm,
So it did take that mindset, that shift of thinking, and that pause of
mm.
taking care of myself
Right. Right.
because
Right.
there wasn't a choice in that. They
Right.
did not choose to leave. We
Right.
did not choose for them not to be here. And we're still going forward.
And you have
And
to, yeah, you have to move forward.
yeah.
Right. Interesting.
And
Wow.
what supported me with that was my son and his adventures. Towards the a little bit towards the end of his life, and he was on hospice, and he still wanted to travel. So that was something that helped me so much with the transition
Mm,
because he wanted to travel. So within 8 weeks' time, we purchased a 15 passenger shuttle bus, gutted the insides of it, turned it into a portable hospital. So we had a generator backup and
wow.
another power backup
Wow.
because it is a fact that you cannot breathe for someone else. And he was on life support
Wow.
ventilator.
Wow.
And going back to that story
Wow.
of my whole life,
Wow.
nobody's going to tell us that we can't do something. So I did that with my children also. Let's figure it out.
Wow.
So, and boy, did he ever figure it out because he had his master's degree in engineering. So he was super smart.
Yeah.
That diagnosis is a muscle debilitating, but it's not necessarily of your brain.
Right. Right.
So, so we actually figured that out and
Wow.
went on the journey with
Wow.
what I now call the miracle bus.
Wow.
So we included that. And
Wow.
now that bus is part of the journey forward to support
Wow.
others.
Wow. Have you written a book on this?
I have not written my book, but I have been in two different book collaborations. So
Okay,
I
good.
do believe that is my next thing. I need to do it on my very own.
Yes, I think you've got a book about this that's really going to help people because you've got a mindset perspective of it. The story is powerful, but you've got the solution, you've got the answers, not just identifying the problem. You can tell somebody what, and you've lived it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, you definitely have a book in you. You do.
And I so appreciate you saying that. And the solutions on the other side is what I have been working on, and really, truly
Yes,
more, even
yes,
more recently, because
yes,
now this
yes,
shuttle bus, that
yes,
is the miracle bus,
yes.
I actually took off last year without telling anyone. And I was gone for 7 weeks and
Wow.
drove 4,000 miles
Oh,
in
wow.
the shuttle bus.
Just by yourself.
I did take my English bulldog and my mini lop rabbit. So basically,
Oh,
yes, but I had my protectors with me, my
oh,
furry friends.
beautiful,
And it was
beautiful.
fabulous because I found myself, a couple of things were planned, and speaking on a stage and said,
Right.
and then
Right.
as I was gone, the momentum just picked up, and there was a couple of other um, places that they asked me to stop and could you speak on this.
Yes.
From that, just a
Yeah.
year ago,
Yes.
was it started to
Yeah.
come together, come to
Yeah.
fruition, that this is a fabulous way for me to be able to travel
Yeah.
and support others,
Yeah.
while importantly, what I had mentioned before, I'm still supporting myself
Yeah.
and taking time to know how to take care of myself.
Very
And
good.
how I'm doing that is with the joy,
Yeah.
honestly. I mean, I'm sure that you can hear it in my
I can.
voice,
I
whether
can.
you anyone could
I
see me or
can.
not.
Yeah.
With the joy of being able to, and I have goosebumps right now. Wow, okay, that's good
Yeah. I can feel.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so being able to support those other women, because when you are in that spot of
Yeah.
grief,
Yeah.
no
Mm,
matter what it might be,
mm,
in whatever loss you've had,
mm,
it is it's not a good feeling. And
mm,
I have the offer of listening. I
mhm,
have the offer of sitting beside,
mhm,
taking that pause
mhm,
and offering him a way to ease into that future,
mhm,
to be okay,
mhm.
join community of others that are like.
Yeah. And you truly understand. I mean, you really do. You truly do understand. You can see them. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can see the real person in there. Beautiful.
Mhm.
Wow, Tina.
And
So,
I honestly have that understanding. And I know, since I was blessed to have that time with my guys,
mm,
that is what really supports me, because I know my guys would support me in doing this also,
yeah,
because they know I love to
yeah.
work with others and support others. So this is exactly where I'm supposed to be.
And I don't think the veil is very thin. It's very thin. They're not very far. They're not very, you
No.
can feel them. You can feel
Mhm.
their presence and their personality is very close. So, and they're near you. Yeah, that's
Oh,
good.
I truly believe that.
Yeah,
I've got certain
yeah,
certain things that come
yeah.
along, and it's like it's speaking to
Messages.
me. Yep,
Yes, beautiful, beautiful,
absolutely.
beautiful. So I want to ask, what are you celebrating?
Oh my goodness. I am celebrating the, what do I say, the birth of the real Miracle Bus, and it is going into a non-for-profit organization, and this is brand new this month.
Yay!
I
Yay!
didn't necessarily, for some reason, I didn't expect that question, and I don't know why I should have expected it. So I love that.
Yeah,
So officially, I've been talking about it, thinking about it for a couple of years.
yeah.
I do that getting ready to get ready, like some other
Good,
women may do.
good.
It's
And you
happening.
did
The
it.
official paperwork is done. So,
Wonderful, wonderful.
yeah,
What's the name of the nonprofit?
the Miracle
A
Bus.
Miracle. Beautiful, beautiful,
That's it.
beautiful,
That's
beautiful.
it.
And people can donate to that,
And right now, the Miracle Bus can be found on Facebook as a
right?
thing, and
Okay,
the paperwork is still, yes, they can donate, and I'm still getting that information together. It's on its way. I'm just so
good.
excited. I'm glad that you asked.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great. That's great. I celebrate that. And then, what legacy or ripple do you want to leave? What's your legacy? What do you want to leave
Yes, the
in the world?
the idea that birth and death can both can be a beautiful thing. It is a natural, it is a very natural part of life.
Yeah,
It is how we are able to continue on.
yeah,
And while we are here between our birth and our death,
yeah,
it's very important to make those memories,
yeah,
have those memories
yeah,
that you can carry on to other generations. And when you have a loved one has passed on, it's very important to continue to say their name.
yes, 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 yes. And tell their story. And
Yes.
yes, absolutely. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, do you work with people, coaching, group? How do you work with people?
I have small group that I have sessions, small group sessions, and then individual one-on-one.
Great,
And then also we have a retreat that has
great,
is being together, that I've
great.
been working on, that is definitely small group, just six, very intimate, six women at a
Okay,
time, which was a very transformational retreat. I have been blessed to have the 600 acres of natural land that we have under a protected trust, that it will always be
Right.
left natural, has a little stream going through it, and
Beautiful.
so on. The importance of that and being able to carry that on with the legacy also, that
Yeah.
protection. So the two things of having this natural land and area that's very good for healing and rejuvenation, and then also being able to have that miracle bus and
Yeah.
take off and not tell anybody.
Yeah. That's
I
great.
don't tell anybody locally.
That's great.
Everybody out there knows, because I'll do a shout out to let those women know that, hey, I'm going to be in the
Coming.
area.
I'm coming.
Anyone want to get together?
That's great. Great, great, great. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so what is one thing that you want listeners to this podcast to remember?
Really, the thing that I want everyone to remember when you have lost a loved one, know that they did not choose to leave you.
Yes, good,
Know that it is important to continue to say their name,
good.
and know for yourself that has had that loss of a loved one that has already passed on. It's important for you to take care of yourself and find that community, even if it's just one person that you can talk to, or one person that will just sit beside you on your journey forward. And I'm available if that might be me. I'm available to connect you with someone else too. It's important. And thank you.
That's beautiful, Tina. Tina, it's been a pleasure. Absolutely. You have me in tears. And this has been, you've just really very, very special. I've enjoyed our conversation. Thank you for being here.
I thank you so much, Karen, and I will have a smile when I say I had you in tears. I love it. That's fabulous, because they're happy tears.
They
I
are.
know. I
Abs-
have them also all the time.
Yes, yes, you are. You're just an inspiration. You really are. That's beautiful. So, thank you for joining us on the Quantum Shift podcast. I hope this conversation sparked something within you. A reminder that your story, your voice, your purpose have power to not only shift your life, but the world around you. If you're ready to unlock your potential and share your message in a bigger way, I invite you to connect with me at quantumshiftmedia.com. Together, we'll transform your story, impact, and income and inspiration, make it inspirational for others. Until next time, keep creating, keep rising, and remember every moment is an opportunity to make your own quantum shift.